Okay, so we're going to find the area of triangles. If you'll remember, if you know the height and the base, then the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Now, we don't necessarily have that that information, and so we have some other area formulas. Here we have, if we know two sides and the angle in between, then we have the area formula 1/2 A times B times sine gamma. So that would be side A, side B, and the angle in between. So finding the area of this triangle, we would have 1/2 equals, or area equals 1/2 2 times 4 times sine 45. And so sine of 45, this one we can find exactly. Sine of 45 is square root of 2 over 2. And so that 2 goes into there, leaving 2. That 2 cancels that one. And so the area is 2 square root of 2. Here's another one. That's one side is 2, the other side is 5, and the angle in between is 20 degrees. So that angle is 20 degrees. So the area is 1/2 2 times 5 times sine 20. And so put that into the calculator, and we get an area of 1.71 units squared. So we don't know what the units are, but inches, feet, centimeters, whatever units, it would be 1.71 units squared. Okay, here's a little different situation. We have two sides, but we don't have the angle in between. So the sides are 3 and 5, and then that angle is 60 degrees. So I could, if I find this side here, then I could use the 1/2 AB sine gamma. So I'm going to use the law of sines. So sine of 60 degrees over 5 is equal to let's see, let me check my notes here. Oh, I don't need to find that. What I need to find is this angle. So sine of that angle over 3. So what we get is 3 sine 60 over 5 equals sine theta. We take the inverse sine of both sides, so I get inverse sine of 3 sine 60 degrees divided by 5, and that is 31.31. So that angle right there is 31.31 degrees. So inserting a new page, the area is 1/2 3 times 5 times sine 31 degrees. And using my calculator and using the second answer button, I get that the area is not written down. Okay, hang on just a second. So 0.5 times 3 times 5 times sine 31.31 degrees, and it's 3.9 units squared. Okay, here's another one where we have two angles and a side given, so that's 30 degrees there for that lower corner, 20 degrees for this angle over here. And so I need to find one more side. So I actually have all of the angles, because if I take 180 minus 30 minus 20, I get that the remaining angle is 130 degrees. So that's what that one is. Now, using the law of sines again, I get sine of 130 degrees over 5 is equal to sine 30 degrees over x. Solving for x, let's see. So x comes up, and the 5 comes up, and then the sine 130 goes down. And so x is 3.26. So now I'm going to do, so let's go back. So there's x, and there's 5, and so the angle in between is 20. So my area is 1/2 5 times x, which was 3.26, times sine 20 degrees. Put all that in my calculator, and I get the area is 2.79 units squared. All right, and so that is all the examples I have for when you have one side and then some angles. So you can have two sides and the angle in between. You can have two sides and the angle not in between. You can have like one side and two angles, and in each case you find either the missing angle or the missing side, and use the 1/2 AB sine gamma formula. The next video has the formula for when you have the three sides.